Folks, Bob Desmond here at the Contrarian Trader, and happy July the 5th. I hope everybody had a great 4th of July holiday. I had a pool party here, a ton of people, a great time. Thanks for everybody who came over, and I'm exhausted. I want to also thank again those who sent over all the birthday wishes. Very, very nice of you. I appreciate it very, very much. I hope everybody had a great 4th. And let's talk about a couple of things. One, the sale ends today. 40% off of the silver membership, 50% off of the gold membership. Now, I know a couple of you sent me over an email saying that there was an issue with checking out. The reason is, I checked with the developer, the reason is that we sold out of the memberships. I didn't know we were going to go that fast, so I asked the developer, increase the number of subscriptions available, so there should be enough to get us through the day. I'm reluctant to add more to the gold. However, I did because it requires a lot more time on my behalf. However, it's worth it. I like to engage. So I would strongly encourage you to jump on the offer while it's still available. At midnight tonight, it ends. Okay? So jump on that, please. Thank you. And if you're not a member of the Facebook discussion group, please join up. I'm going to do a live Facebook meeting this week. And we're going to go over the month ahead commentary where I do my analysis on the overall markets, where I believe they are going in the next month and in the coming months, because we're taking a look at the markets from that monthly view, the higher level view, that 30,000 foot view of the battlefield, right? So we want to take a step back, take a look at how we closed out the quarter on the S&P 500. And that's really a high level view. That's like a 50,000 foot view, right? We can't get high enough, right? We just can't react impulsively to a quarterly chart or to a monthly chart. We'll get our head ripped off. But we can forecast out how we want to build positions or take positions off. So join the Facebook discussion group. It'll be held on Facebook. And let's get to the trade that we took off the table today. I mentioned GOOS, Canada Goose Holdings. I love the company. I think they do great things. We had opened up a position on the 2nd at $58.85 per share. We sold the rally this morning. I sent out a message on the Facebook discussion group and in the forum, the members area. We have a forum. I sent out a message that we're going to look to sell the morning rally in the markets and on Canada Goose Holdings, because I believe that especially after the price action we saw the other day, we had a bearish key reversal on the 3rd. That was not good. If you take a look at a daily chart, I'll come back to Canada Goose. If you take a look at a daily chart of the Dow, or the S&P 500, whatever you want to take a look at. Let's use the S&P. Here we are today. Here was the 3rd, and we flashed a bearish key reversal. It's a very bearish candlestick, right? We rallied higher on the day, but we failed to close at the highs of the day, and in fact, gave up those gains and closed at the lows. Very bearish stuff. So as you can see here, we're in an ever-tightening triangle formation. We're going to either break out or break down either today, tomorrow, Monday, one of the three. It's a very light volume trading week this week, so be careful. So back to Canada Goose Holdings. I had this candlestick in mind. This wick on top of this candlestick, that's a sign of sellers above. And today we rallied again, yet more sellers moved in, but they did so at a lower high. So again, I'm watching the markets. I'm watching to see where there are sellers. So with that in mind, we took a look at our portfolio back to Canada Goose, GOOS. And you can see this is a daily chart. We did in fact break out. We pulled back, we retested. And that was right here on the 2nd when we did the retest. We opened up a new position. This is the 2nd time we've traded Canada Goose. So we pulled back, retested a support level, and then we rallied today. Let's go to a 30-minute chart. We rallied today. The problem is this, is that while we were up on the morning, we were trading at the third standard deviation Bollinger Band. In short, as I like to say, it's not supposed to be there. In all probability, we're going to get a pullback. Will the shares rally back? Not quite sure. They went negative. We were up over $1. Where do we book profits? $60.52. Where are we trading now? $59.22. So the phrase I like to use when you have a market that is iffy and you have a profit in a long trade, I use the phrase first out, best out. My father taught me that. I use it all the time. So we booked profits, and as you can see, sellers moved in. Is this a stock that can't be bought? Should you avoid it? No, not at all. It was just overbought, and it's pulling back now. If we pull back and retest the $58.10 to $58 per share level, I would entertain revisiting it. Or if we found support and we put in a higher low, I would expect to see this prior lower band of support now act as an upper band of resistance. So what we're looking for here is a support level that can be retested. The assumption being that the markets do not go into free fall. If they do, or even if they remain weak, I'm not going to put on any new long trades. Why take the risk, right? You have tomorrow the tariffs on the Chinese. I think it's in the double-digit billion-dollar range of tariffs that are going on the Chinese products. I don't want to short the market today. I don't want to buy the market today. The reason being is that there's probably an expectation in the market right now that there's going to be some sort of a deal reached. If there's a deal reached, you'll probably see the market rally tomorrow on a relief. So I don't want to be caught short with that news event out there, a possibility of that news event. I would rather wait until traders came back from the Hamptons next week. Let's see how the markets open up next week and avoid this thinly traded market this week, because you're going to get whipsawed. Think about if you chased the rally in Canada Goose this morning, you'd have had your head taken off, right? We sold the rally while others were buying at a ridiculous level. If you know the charts, you know don't go buying into resistance right here, right? If you would have bought right into resistance last seen back on the 29th, that's impulsive trading. That's bad stuff. That's using emotion rather than logic. You need to identify on the charts using technical analysis, support levels and resistance levels, and respect your indicators. We're leaning into the third standard deviation Bollinger Band. Did I predict we would go negative? No, I didn't predict that. But there was a strong probability, and that's what it's all about, right? What are the probabilities? There was a strong probability that we were going to pull back, especially if the market did, right? And the market was higher, and the market pulled back some. It's still up, but you saw sellers move in, and here we are with Canada Goose down now at the lows of the session. Might we rally back? Sure. We'll watch it, and maybe we'll jump back in on a strong pullback. I'm liking this support level here at between, let's make it an extreme, like 58.10. Probably, let's allow for an overshoot to the downside between 58.10 and $58 per share, and perhaps we'll revisit it and open up a new position, but not right now. Again, I'm worried about the thinly traded market more so than anything else. Let's check back in with the overall market, see how we're trading right now. All right, you can see here that the S&P is now very close to the lows of the day. Here's the rally, right? And we are selling off. Watch for a break below 27.20. If we close down below 27.20, we're going a lot lower. So please be careful out there, folks. No impulse buying. Let's watch and see how these markets close today. It doesn't matter where the market trades intraday. What matters is where they close. Do we close at the highs of the day, which is bullish, or do we close at the lows, which is bearish? And we also want to keep in mind volume. Volume matters. And that's it, folks. Again, the sale ends today, so click that link above to join and take advantage of the discount code. Also, if you're not currently a member of the Facebook discussion group, it's free. Join up. Click the link above, and you'll join in on Facebook Live when I go over the month ahead commentary. And I'll probably do some Q&A sessions, so you can pop in a question, and I'll take a couple of questions. And that's it, folks. Have a great trading day, a profitable trading day. Be well.